crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and your Yoga for Crafters, a short yoga practice. So I hope that you're having a wonderful day wherever you are and whenever you find this video. I do like to jump right in. What am I doing? Today I'm preparing a Just Cards class, and I've got lots of classes with RSVP dates coming up. So if you're interested in the crafting part and you'd like a little inspiration, and a little craft kit from me, check it out on my website, audramonk.stampinup.net, or right here on Facebook under events. Okay, so we're gonna get started. So most of us, if we're crafting, a lot of us we sit down, and the head comes forward, and we round in the back, and the hip flexor right here at the hip is contracted, right? Because it's closed. So we are gonna stand up and stretch it. So go ahead and stand up. Take your time. All right. We are going to stand in, no, we're not going to do mountain pose first. We're going to do mountain pose last. We're going to get the stretch first. Just was deciding on the order because I was going to go, no. Anyway, it's a long process. So welcome to my mind. So what we're going to do is have your feet hip distance apart. And I'm not sure 100% you can see my feet in there. Let's slide this back. Okay. And it doesn't really matter. You're going to know that I have feet at the end of my legs, right? Okay. So take one foot and step it back, either half the distance of your foot or all the distance of your foot, whatever feels comfortable, where you can still keep your headlights, your hip bones pointed forward. So don't let it start to open up, okay? So spread your toes and feel the inner and outer edge of the foot. Now take your hands to your hips and press your hips forward, just straight forward. And what do you feel? Hopefully you feel a stretch right here, okay? And then what we're gonna do is take the leg you have back, slide that arm up towards the ceiling. If that doesn't work, if your shoulder doesn't like it today for whatever reason, you could totally do this hands on the hips. And if you're like me and it's a little squishy in your spot, you might want to move out into a bigger space, or you can definitely make it work. I make it work all the time. So this is a short, quick stretch we can do just to take a break. So the arm is up, the hip press forward, especially that back one. We breathe here. Take your shoulder blades down your back, belly pulls in, and if you'd like, add a little side lean. Okay, now keep your back leg strong, so squeeze your thigh there. Good, and if you need to bend your front knee, that's okay. I'm gonna bend mine. I tend to lock mine out. Do you see how I had it locked out, and then I was like, oh, if you wanna bend it. Yeah, so I'm gonna bend my front knee a little bit. Shoulders down and back, arm is up and over. It's either up, straight up, and you're even, or it's up and over, or your hands on your hip. You could do the side lean with your hands on your hip. The really important thing is the pressing of this back hip forward. Good. And then come back to center. Step the foot back in. Roll both shoulders. Pause. You might notice, like I noticed, this hip feels warm. This thigh feels like it got a little stretch. So we're going to even things out. Take your other foot, either half a foot step or mostly a foot step back. Start with hands on the hips. Think that we're keeping our headlights, our hip points forward, and press the hips forward. I love it when it's like, I feel it just feels really good. So shoulders down and back. You might stay right here. You might take your side lean right here, or we might add that same arm, whatever foot is back. Same arm goes up. Hip is still pressing forward. And if you like, add a side lean. Put a little bend in the front knee. Keep the back leg super strong, as straight as you can keep it. Good, breathe here. So when we take these stretches, one of the hard things to remember is sometimes we'll stand up and we'll make this shape, right? But we only hold it for a second or 10 seconds. We need at least 20, preferably 30. That's why I'm chatting you up for a little bit. And I don't have a timer, but you know, I'm getting pretty good. I've been doing this for a long time, so I've got a pretty good idea of how long it should be. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Good. Take those breaths. Keep pressing the hip forward. And then ease it out. Take your time. Step the foot in. Now, hopefully that doesn't mess up the video. I got a call while we're doing this. So, and it was not anyone I know. Feet hip distance apart, feet under hips. Well, actually go feet under knees, knees under hips. The hard one, shoulders up, back, and down. Shoulders over hips, belly pulls in. Good. Tuck the chin a little, and you can just have those arms rest down. You could make them more active, turn the palms forward. You could also bring the hands to the heart. Okay, Tadasana. And then we're going to end with a forward fold using our desk, our table, kitchen counter, back of the chair, using something, using the wall. Well, not my wall, right? My wall is covered in bookshelves. If you have a space. So mine is a little squishy, but I can do this with my desk. I'm going to move my trash can out of the way. All right, so face your wall, your desk, your kitchen. This is real nice holding onto the kitchen sink. So face your space, walk your hips back. Depending on your space, like say I don't have room to go, right? So for me, I then slide my hands forward. If you have room to go, you keep walking back and bend your knees a little. Pull your belly in and slide your butt back. Good, and head should hopefully come between the upper arms. Depending on the height of your counter or desk or chair, it's okay if your head is up, but you should also keep your torso up. So head stays in line. So mine works here that I can slide it all the way back. Breathe here. Long deep breaths. Feel the inner and outer edge of the foot. I feel funny when I'm peeking at you, but you might be doing the same thing. And I've got almost just exactly the right amount of space with my shelf and my desk here. Breathing gently. All right, bend your knees. Slide your hands back. Walk yourself up. Roll your shoulders. All right, I am good to go. So I hope that you have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whenever it is that you find this video. Give me a like, give me a love. Let me know that you're watching. And I will see you next time. Stay crafty.